Portables are all the rage at the moment, and with current-gen consoles being handed the legacy of game series that have come before, there must be quite a few titles we all long to see have a continuation of their stories, or at least the extension to their final conclusion. Here at the Game Fanatics we have picked 5 games we would love to see make a return, not just with new graphics and gameplay, but also with those edge-of-your-seat storylines that have made us love the characters we long to see again today. Vigil Games' Darksiders aspired to be something bigger than what had come before. Building up from the aspirations of creative director Joe Madureira's comic book past, Darksiders saw the combination of popular and much-loved game mechanics along with the comic book visualization that made the mouths of many a superhero fan drool. The story followed War, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and just as the end of the world is triggered by the conflict of heaven and hell, he finds himself stuck in the middle of an event-triggering conspiracy, where all blame is put on him. Throughout his journey, he fights many a monster and gains a plethora of abilities in hoping to find the answers that he seeks. Darksiders 2 continued the timeline, but through the eyes of his brother Death. Vigil Games tipped the gameplay concepts upside down with its more RPG-esque sequel by keeping the core combat, but evolving it to feature an upgradable loot system along with class types and skill trees, while deepening the lore that fans already loved. Where could Darksiders 3 go though? What could it contain? All we know is there are 2 horsemen left to play as, and we just cannot wait to meet them, now or at the very end of time.
Jacinto now stands as the last bastion of humanity. A final, desperate defense in the face of impossible odds. In a way, I pity them. But humanity, as always, brought this war upon itself.
The war on Serra is officially concluded, but with it came a ton of questions we long to have answered. Marcus Phoenix and the gang fought the Locust hordes, wiped the Lambent out of existence, and pretty much tied up our Muscle Brown Bro's tail in a nicely wrapped bow. If you know Gears of War though, then it's obvious that there is many a tale left to tell. What other dangers lurk in the depths of the golden lava-filled planet? What of the Pendulum Wars? And can't the bromance of Baird and Cole just live on in some way, please? There is so much our minds are waiting to fill up from, and just like how the introduction of the Chainsaw Combo Lancer or epic last stand mech suits made us giddy with excitement, we cannot wait to see what the Coalition can cook up for us, be it alien stomping weaponry, or just good old fashioned bro love.
I've got crops to take care of. If we don't grow it, we don't eat it, remember?
I think the radishes can cope without you for a while.
Vito! Over here! Joe! Hey! Welcome home, buddy. How'd you know? I got my sources. Come on, let's take a ride.
The land of Empire Bay was a beautiful one the first time we stepped into Mafia 2. Taking the reins of returning paratrooper Vito Scaletta, we see our devoted family guy drawn into the dark underbelly of the New York-inspired Mafia, as he gains the trust of his higher-ups, gets childhood friend Joe out of a jam or two, and becomes a made man for the gang's chief Sicilian. The previous story left us on a bit of a cliffhanger though, quite literally, and while Mafia 2's redesign of its original gameplay took the series forward to new interactable heights, we still ache to see where this journey takes Vito and Joe next, during their present, or maybe a little further ahead. One thing no Mafia-esque series has been able to do well is bring the crime family theme into the modern era of gaming. Could a Mafia 3 be the one the prophecies speak of from times long ago? But just remember 2K, there's only so long we can wait.
What? Oh, whoa, did you just...
Like I said, I know people. You get all the official paperwork tomorrow. When it comes to the right stamps and signatures, it's just a question of money.
Agent 47 has come quite a long way since escaping a Romanian cloning facility and becoming the agency's top man for dirty jobs that need to be done cleanly. Over the course of his multi-title timeline, we have seen him kill many a target, fake his own death, and even battle for the truth within his employer's own dark past. The series has gone through quite an upgrade during this narrative development, with 47 learning new ways to make his victims' deaths look like a more unfortunate accident, to even refine his combat skills to incorporate slow-motion double takedowns. Where could 47's talents for hire take him next though, and what targets await to be looking down the barrel of his twin ballers? For now though, somewhere lurking in the shadows is that trusty bald badass, with his sights set on the future.
Wait, are you sure? It's not prostate cancer. I could kiss you.
From the beginnings of the PlayStation 2, Kratos the Ghost of Sparta has cemented the God of War series as one of the greatest hack-and-slash celebrations of all time. From killing gods to completely demolishing Greek mythology of old, we've seen him rack up quite the kill list, even to the point where his victims size him up to a dot. Through its continuation, God of War has been fine-tuned to near perfection, from its free-flowing combat, cinematic quick-time events, and edge-of-your-seat boss battles that by its conclusion make you wonder if the White Walker has anything left to kill, or achieve. What we know for sure is that Kratos still has something left to share, and while Sony are keeping it so nicely hush-hush, we have a feeling we'll be hearing from Kratos very soon, either verbally or by blade.
My death will not lead you to Zeus.
That is where you are wrong.